What is going on, everybody? We're here. We're live for Geeks and Gamers Daily on a Thursday. What's up, Jay?
My chair's broken. I got a new one that's on the way. So if
How
I
old's
look like
that
I'm
one?
leaning like this, it's because I don't know, something on the bottom broke. If I lean too much this way, it might tip over.
Is it an old chair or is
It's
it like
very old, yeah. It's pretty old.
okay?
Yeah.
Making sure it wasn't a weight limit
Probably a weight
capacity
limit too.
issue.
Yeah. Probably another
Jason
weight limit.
Dons at the theme parks, has to look at those seats and be like,
Hey man. Some
Should
of
I do
us
the
weren't
one at,
blessed with good genes. What can I say?
should I do the one at the front of the ride? Or should I wait to have to do the walk of shame,
If they put the tester seat all the way up near the front, then I'm not gonna risk the walk of shame. I'll just be like, yeah, I'll wait for you guys to finish up.
They do a lot of those at I guess at Epic Universe, yeah. When we went, I feel like there was a lot of the tester seats out there in front.
They're in front. So before you even got in the line, you could test it out, make sure you fit. Good news is I fit on everything at Epic without a problem.
I every once in a while I'll see those Instagram reels in my feed of just these fat fucks that are complaining about not being able to fit into this seat or something. Or like giving tips, they like lift their entire guts up and like jam the thing down, then throw their gut down on top of it. That does seem pretty secure.
Yeah, I'd say so.
But yeah. I can't
Imagine having tips for that. It's like take this side of girth, and if you lean over like this and lean it, I don't know, man. When it's a little tight squeeze, you don't really enjoy the attraction as much. So you don't enjoy the attraction. I will say this: the funny thing was, speaking of that, at Disney, the overweight people complained about a seat on the Ratatouille ride. They were like, "We can't fit in the seat." Because they had like a bench seat, but they put like little bumps in the bench seat to kind of be like, hey, you sit there, you sit there, you sit there. They complained about it, and Disney shut the ride down and changed the seats. They also did the exact same thing to Tron. If you're obese and you want to ride the Tron ride, in the back, there's a big bucket seat for you to sit and pull the lap bar down so you can enjoy it. But the rest of us, get in the motorcycle seat. So it's like you're riding on a motorcycle. Universal, they complained at Universal, and Universal said, go ride something else.
What I don't like is when you're one of the things that sit like, 2 or 3 or 4 people in a row and you're piling in and sitting down and you got a fatty right next to you or like a couple away. And they pull theirs down as far as it can go. And that's as far as mine goes. So I'm just sitting there sliding around the damn ride. Because I end up with, I end up with one of them.
More likely me, yeah. It's like
sometimes
Transformers ride. It only goes as far as the biggest person in the
Transformers ride. I'm fucking rolling all around there. Fucking banging in the edge because I don't have a lap bar that actually hits me. So, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Yeah. M to M. This Weapons movie does sound interesting, but the movie would have been better if all the actors were happier and with their mouths open. R.I.P. Trevor Moore. I'm gonna go see Weapons today at some point. I have to see it. Well, I guess I could see it technically tomorrow at some point, but I have actually liked the previews I've seen for it. I'm probably going to be scared, but it is what it is. Hope it scares.
Yeah,
the
let
shit
me
out
know.
of me.
I that's one of those movies like I'm just gonna wait and see. Just gonna wait and see what like some of you guys think. If you guys love it, then yeah, I'll go see it. If not,
I think it looks creepy.
I'll save my money. We'll go from there. I'll just say, did you watch South Park?
I didn't watch. I watched it this morning.
You did? What did you think?
I thought it was funny.
There you go.
I do like Cartman's arc this season is that now everybody fucking hates woke shit, and so now there's nothing special about him anymore. Like, because everybody is realizing that like this is where it is now.
So, I love
Yeah, go ahead.
I love JD Vance just leaning into it. He tweeted this out. He's like, I finally made it. The vice president of the United States.
And they used that like fat meme picture of him too for it.
The vice president just leaning into it. It's like, man, I made it, everybody. I made it. That's how you got. That's what you got to do, man. That's what you got to do.
Counselor joins ICE to get his nut. Like in Christy. Christy, no, I'm just blasting every dog that she sees, including Crypto.
She's like, if it's brown, take it down.
If it's brown, take it down.
That's what she instructs the ICE agents.
But yeah, dogs got fucked up in that one, man. Dogs got fucked up in that one. The smart review for 2, I can't believe Trash Superman beat Fantastic Four. Yeah, I think both of them should probably be considered financial disappointments. But yeah, I mean, Fantastic Four is probably going to be 525, 550 at the box office. We'll see what happens when it's all said and done. It's obviously still got a little ways to go. Superman, 625. And for all the people that are desperately trying to defend that movie, if you're going to take them at their word about what it costs, $225 million, 125 marketing, then I guess you're going to take Disney at their word for what Fantastic Four cost, which was $200 million and $100 million from marketing. They might end up being just exactly as unsuccessful as each other when you factor in their budgets. But
dinosaurs rule, man.
Dinosaurs rule all. Alex McCarthy for 2, bad chair. Go to Meta PC, RK Outpost, or Drunk 3PO. I don't know if they sell the gaming chairs, but maybe.
I don't want a gaming chair. I want a mesh chair this time. I ordered a mesh chair.
Didn't you do an entire ad for a gaming chair one time?
Yeah.
Is that the chair that you're sitting in?
No, I gave it away.
There you go.
I gave it to someone who needed it. I didn't want to put it together. So I was like, well, if you want to put it together, it's in the box.
Didn't you have to do an ad for it? Didn't you spin it around and everything?
Yeah.
So didn't you?
I didn't bolt it all together.
Oh. Jake the movie geek for 5. Jay, is it true you don't wipe and instead shower after a poop?
It's not true. I did that to get the attention of Dude Wipes. It worked, but they didn't give me a sponsorship. Sorry. Oh, that was like several months ago. Where you been, man?
Joe Music for 2. Ryan, I'm locked in for a solo watch of Weapons. Me too. Profit JD for 14 South African dollars. Hi, brother Jay. Ryan.
Hi.
Yelida be very dark. My lighter be very dark. What is he trying to say, Jay?
You're asking the wrong person. It's Thursday.
Is he saying my lighting is very dark? Could that be it?
It might be it. Is it? I didn't notice. Your hair does look a little darker, but I didn't. It's not that I'm staring or anything.
We can adjust.
My whole thing today is not falling over in this chair.
Well, I would create an entertaining.
Well, I won't be coming back because I won't have nothing to sit on.
Yeah, you could do a standing one. I could go really bright with the lights. Hold on, I can turn my contrast
Ain't
like
no one
way
wanna
up.
see me stand up.
Look, Jay, I'm finally going to heaven. It's over. But did you see? Do you see your Miami Dolphins head coach?
He's like, it's a great day because we're one closer to death.
Bro, I'm not a huge Mike McDaniel fan. I became a Mike McDaniel fan when he said that because God, it just resonates with me so much. Pretty sure I retweeted the quote. Yeah, here it is. Because someone's like, "Good morning." He's like, "It's a great morning." I'm like, why is it such a great morning? Well, he'll tell you.
You should stand corrected. Good morning. False. Great morning. Let's go.
Why great? What makes this one great?
Because we're another day closer to death.
That is how I feel today. So,
well, I got something that will cheer you right up. If you didn't know, for those in the chat that didn't know, Heinz and Smoothie King have partnered together and are dropping a new ketchup flavored smoothie. I know everyone's going to be in line to get that. I don't know why they're doing that. The only thing I could think of is like they're trying to get Smoothie King into all the headlines and have people talk about him, such as myself. I don't know anyone who's going to order that other than people on TikTok or wherever that'll be like, hey, I'll do it. Watch me drink a Heinz ketchup smoothie.
I really like ketchup.
I like ketchup just as much as the next guy, not in a smoothie. I'm not drinking packets of ketchup when I go. I don't go in the refrigerator and open it up and see a bottle of Heinz and like, yeah, I'm kind of thirsty. Take a sip.
Have you had ketchup chips?
I have.
Those are good.
They're fine. I still prefer cheddar cheese.
Yeah, but the thing is, ketchup chips are good, but you get a potato taste and a ketchup taste, which is how I
like
am
fries,
consuming ketchup half the time, just like a French fry. With this one, just straight up ketchup, something seems wrong about that, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, do you think they'll try to make it like Bloody Mary taste? You got to add a lot of alcohol or something, maybe, to make that work.
I do like ketchup, I do. So
you have a particular brand?
Heinz for sure.
Yeah. Heinz ketchup.
Hunt's. I mean, if it's there, if it like I am going to buy Heinz. If somebody has Hunt's and it's like a part of like, well, yeah, of course I'll have it. I'm not going to turn it down.
What about Publix brand?
I haven't tried the Publix brand ketchup. I'm a little snootier about my ketchup. I do Publix brand mustard. I'll do that all day.
I'm a
For some reason that doesn't matter as much to me.
Oh. So if someone sends you a big enough super chat, will you go to Smoothie King and get the tomato ketchup smoothie and try it on a stream?
Sure.
Yeah. I'm not going to do that. So send all that money over to Ryan. I think I'll get sick. I think I will throw up, honestly.
Oh, come on. Ketchup?
I think I will. It just sounds gross, man. I don't know. That's just me. I don't think I could finish that.
I would do it. Maximus BT says shiitake.
I think you're the one that started it, Maximus.
I think it might have been Maximus, yes. Colin Warbrought for 2. Which is worse, ketchup chips or lemonade chips? I've never had lemonade chips. Ketchup chips are fine.
I like
I think Krista sent me, because ketchup chips are like a big thing in Canada, right?
It's a Canada thing, yeah.
She sent me like a Canadian thing a long ass time ago that would like a bunch of things that are like from Canada. And one was those chips, but they were all fucking crumbled and shit from the trip. So it was just like crumbs, but they were pretty good. Never had lemonade chips.
Never had it.
MJ UK. Ryan, I'm so looking forward to death. Jay, did you see the Heinz and Smoothie King have a new smoothie?
Hey, look at that.
That's why you two are
there. You're making fun of me, yeah.
Anak Maman, my dad and I saw Naked Gun yesterday. I prefer the originals, but it was fun. There's a scene with a snowman that had my dad and I laughing so hard we cried.
You didn't see it yet, Ryan?
No, I haven't had a chance to.
Snowman scene was great, dude. It's great.
I've heard good things about the snowman. B. Barrett for 2. Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, even if the parents are cousins. Jeremy has extra genes. And then Sir Hat says $2 for the ketchup fund.
Oh, it's starting already.
Hold $2. Hold $2 for the ketchup fund. We'll see what happens. Jay. Fantastic Four is out at the box office. Did you know that?
I mean, kind of. We talk about it every day.
Yeah. Well, Bob Iger knows that too, and we recently had the Disney earnings report, blah, 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 and they said, hey, look, we're purchasing this thing, and we're purchasing this thing. We're making a big deal for WWE, making a big deal with ESPN to basically buy all of the NFL networks, all that stuff. But, of course, it all has to come back to how these movies are doing in theaters, and guess what? Bob Iger is extremely happy with the launch of Fantastic Four, despite the fact that it's a disappointment, despite the fact that it will probably lose money. What are they saying right now because the movie's still in theaters? We have successfully launched this important franchise into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Well, we heard similar things during the last quarter of the earnings report when Thunderbolts was in theaters, but it didn't actually apply to that quarter yet. Well, it looks like we're probably going to be saying the same thing a couple of months down the line for the next one, because now we're finally finding out, after it's not in theaters anymore, after Bob Iger's not trying to pretend that it's a huge success to convince more people to go, looks like Thunderbolts was actually a flop like we knew all along. In fact, Thunderbolts and Elio were big enough flops to essentially offset the massive success of Lilo and Stitch.
Wow.
Because, Lilo and Stitch made a shit ton of money, $1 billion at the box office. They're live action Lilo and Stitch. But, one big movie doesn't necessarily offset all of the failures that you continue to have, including something like the Thunderbolts. In the latest investor report, Disney cites Thunderbolts and Pixar's Elio as key reasons for a $21 million operating loss in the content sales and licensing division, a steep drop from the $254 million gain or profit that it reported during the same quarter last year. While Lilo and Stitch was also released in the quarter, performed well at the box office, it wasn't enough to offset the losses from Thunderbolts and Elio.
Wow.
And it's really funny to me. And again, it's funny to me because we're hearing almost some of the exact same things about we're excited. We met our benchmark to launch this new franchise in the MCU, and we're looking forward. There's now a sequel that's rumored from the same director. It's funny how those are a lot of the same things we're hearing about Superman and how excited Warner Brothers is for this. It's not being called out quite exactly the same way. Nevertheless, very similar situations for both of them. But yeah, despite all we've successfully launched this franchise, we're really happy to see how people are turning out. Same shit he said about Thunderbolts 3 months ago, when he was like, "This is a huge important milestone because it shows our commitment to quality over quantity," and blah blah blah. And then 3 months later, you're having to tell everybody, "Yeah, we actually lost money on that. Sorry."
Bob Iger he's just a buyer of popular IPs. Like, that's just all he's ever really done for Disney. He sees something that's popular now and he's like, we need to own that. That's how we'll make money. That's why it's interesting that I guess in a couple years, NFL Red Zone and stuff will be with ESPN. I'm not sure exactly how that worked. Also,
I think that's starting pretty fucking quickly, like maybe even this season. They bought all the NFL Network stuff. The NFL has a 10% stake now in their new streaming thing, which comes with its own problems now, right? Because now if the NFL has an interest in this, what are you going to do about these bad stories about the NFL? Are you going to cover them fairly? All of that stuff, those are all brought into question. But go ahead.
Then also, they're getting rid of Hulu, and it looks like they're absorbing Hulu into Disney Plus. Is that correct as well? There's a lot of
we're going to talk about that specifically later.
Okay, and then they also bought the licensing to air WWE now. So eventually, if you want to watch wrestling, pay-per-views, things like that, it's going to go through Disney because they bought that. I think that's not going to kick in until 2026. I think that one has a couple years left. But that just seems like all throughout while Bob Iger was at Disney, he's like, well, we're losing money. Let's buy Star Wars and we'll make money. Well, we saw how that goes. Well, we're losing money. Let's buy Fox. We can get some Marvel and X-Men and all that stuff. It ain't going well either. Well, we're losing money. Let's buy wrestling. Let's buy the NFL. Let's buy something that people will watch. So it just seems like that's all he knows. And when it comes to like talking about movies and stuff, he probably has like a little talking point. They're like, hey, if they ask you questions about Fantastic Four, just say this. You'll be all set to go.
Well, what are you going to say while it's still in theaters, right? Like it's still in theaters. You're like, not exactly what we wanted. Don't bother.
All this momentum. I mean, and again, it's just he doesn't. I don't think he's ever built anything besides Disney Plus under his watch, which has been a colossal.
Such a big failure that they're going to merge it with a profitable streaming service,
Right,
so that
just
they
to
can
make
appear
it work.
profitable. Yeah.
Just to make it work.
Ultimately, one of the reasons that Disney has the ability to do these things are because, unlike the vast majority of other entertainment companies and stuff like that, they have billions of dollars coming in every year from the theme parks, just straight
Correct.
up. You know what I mean? Which does allow you to be like, hey, we're just going to buy the rights to WWE. We're just going to buy this entire NFL owned network. We're just going to do that. You know what I mean?
Correct.
And it allows them to get away with that stuff because they do have so much money coming in.
Speaking of the theme parks, you're right. The earnings report came out, but also others. If I can go into my transition, if you don't mind. There we go. Epic Universe drives Orange County. It's the county where it's located, if you're wondering. Tourist tax to the best June ever. We set a record here in Orlando, in Orange County, where more tourists came in the month of June and spent a lot of money. And the government and the city, they're all thanking Epic Universe for that. In the news here, it just basically says Orange County setting a new record for tourism, officials say, and thanks in part to Central Florida's newest theme park. It collected nearly $34 million in tourist development taxes last month, which was a record. Now, other theme parks have come out and said because of Epic Universe, and this is just one of them, SeaWorld also saw an increase in people visiting their theme parks. And they call it, people are calling it the Epic effect. So more tourism come down. They can get through Epic Universe in a day. You've been to Epic Universe. You say you had a good day, right? You could probably do everything at Epic Universe. So people come down for a couple days. They're like, I'm definitely going to Epic, but maybe we'll bounce around and try other things as well. So SeaWorld also saw a bounce. And you mentioned it, Disney here, they saw, I don't know if it's a huge bounce, but it did go up in their earnings. This is their experience. This is theme parks and cruises, things like that. They also went up 8% as well, as making $9 billion. Now, in years past, it was upwards of like $15 billion. And then it kind of really went down there for a little bit. But it seems as if Universal, Epic, according to the reports, are bringing more tourists in our area, Ryan. That's why the traffic's bad. That's why the restaurants are full. That's why you can't go anywhere unless it takes forever, because I-4, man, it's clogged up. Are bringing a lot more people, and everybody's benefiting from good old Epic Universe. So I wonder if the trend will continue.
Well, it's one of the things we talked about, and I think it's one of the reasons Disney was running such crazy specials this summer.
Correct.
For some of the deals, because look, if somebody is taking a trip to come down and take the family to Florida, there is a good chance that they're not only going to one place, that they're going to take the opportunity while they're down here, go to SeaWorld, go to Legoland, hit a Universal Park. Like that is fairly often for some of these big week-long trips that people take.
Correct. And Disney was offering, for one of the first times I can remember, massive summer discount tickets, because I think they just were like, if we can offer a massive discount, people are coming to Epic, maybe they'll just hop over to our park as well. Even now for the locals, we had mentioned that before, that if you buy an annual pass and you're a local, they're trying to give you $100 gift card, which I've never heard of that before either. They might have done that in the past, but I couldn't find it. So we'll see what happens. And according to estimates and guesstimates, as fast as these tickets are selling, they're looking at one of the biggest Halloween Horror Nights on record here in Orlando, because tickets are selling out in like 2 or 3 days. So that's insane.
It's always packed there.
It is packed. That means if it does that well, we could see Halloween Horror Nights starting August 1st and going or bleeding into like 2 weeks after Halloween, like up to Thanksgiving.
It is too hot to be thinking about Halloween. I
agree.
That's my 2 cents. A lot of people really like hit August and they're like, it's spooky time. And it's like, to me, that's always like September 1st, not August 1st.
I agree. Halloween Horror Nights starts this month. Just a few weeks.
When does it start?
Last weekend in August.
Okay, that's fine. Last weekend in August. That's like a preview to spooky time. So that's acceptable. But yeah, Halloween Horror Nights is fun. It is crowded. It's expensive. And I always end up trying all the drinks and get one of those light up cups that people are like, those will poison you. Those plastic cups that they sell. It's like I'm literally putting alcohol into my body.
Ryan buys that refillable cup where you get the discount on the next alcohol to the next one.
Yeah, and it lights up
all
and shit.
month long. You can bring it back, and it's like you could use it all month. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, I freaking and you come and wash it out, wash it out and shit like that, and you're good to go. Like, it's a big deal. But yeah, there was one year some of them got recalled or something because they were worried about that. I'm like, who fucking cares if I drink a little plastic while I'm drinking my alcohol? My body can take care of it, I think. Way
So
better
far,
than
so
those
good.
dumb disposable ones. I don't want that shit. Give me a cool one. I want it to light up as I go by. I want to give myself a seizure while I'm there. That's the plan. That's the hope. And then if I die, my life's better. If I don't die, I'll sue, and then my life will be better. So seems like a win-win to me. Grizzly Nightmare, kettle, ripple, or classic chip?
I like Ripple, man.
I only like ripple if I'm dipping it in something.
That's true, but I'm usually a dipper, so I'll just
Like
get it and have it.
Or if I got some Dean's French onion dip,
Oh man,
then yeah, give me a ripple, right? Give me a wavy Lay's, give me a Ruffles. I'm fine with that. Kettle are fine. I would actually go. My favorite chip to fucking snack on are baked Lay's. Like if you're just talking about plain potato chips, the baked Lay's, dude, I love them. I don't know why I love them so much. I just love the baked Lay's. That's kind of like a mix between classic and kettle, to be honest with you.
So if you have access to the Universal Studios VIP Lounge, which means you have their credit card, Universal credit card, it gives you access to the VIP Lounge. They have all the bags of baked Lay's baked Lay's chips that you could take with you. So people just go in there and they just stuff their bags full of them. They're everywhere, man. There's tons. And you just shove your bag full of them and you go walk out.
What?
Yeah, so you get the credit card, which I have.
Credit card.
The Universal Studios credit card. I never use it. Just for the perks are you get a special seating for the parade, special seating for fireworks, special seating for whatever. And you can go to different things. And they also have a VIP lounge if you have that. So you go in, you show the credit card, you bring friends with you. They have bottled water there you can grab. And those baked Lay's everywhere. And they're like, just take as much as you want. So
yeah, there you go. I guess I need it. They got baked cheddar chips, they've got baked sour cream and onion chips.
Yeah.
They got but the just standard original baked Lay's. Give me that shit all day, bro. Callum, are actors dying literally? Because last week 2 voice actors who are well known in Pokemon had passes, and last night a Walking Dead actress. Some people die.
Yeah, it's
part of the world.
Tale as old as time.
Random commentator for 5. I'm fine with South Park making fun of Trump, but it's whack they turned a blind eye to Biden administration for 4 years. Lame. I'm fine with them making fun of that, but I don't like that they didn't make fun of what I wanted them to make fun of. Look, in the past 4 years, you're right. One, I don't think they were actually airing seasons because of the disputes. They were just airing the specials, correct? If I'm not wrong about that.
Wasn't Kathleen Kennedy one of the specials?
Exactly. Like they ended up taking a lot of shots at that side, including in the Kathleen Kennedy thing. But apparently because they didn't take all the shots that people wanted to them directly at Biden during the time where I don't know how many seasons that they've produced in the past couple of years because the rights were all up in a mess. So they were doing the Paramount specials, but maybe I'm wrong about that. So, and then it's like, well, what about these times? They're like, well, that wasn't far enough. Okay. I think what they're coming out with is funny, regardless of whatever side it's making fun of. So people don't, that's on you. Stop cheering then when they make fun of the right things. If like, if it just is not enough, then when they make fun of the wrong things.
I think you just handle it like Vance. He just tweeted out like, and
Yeah, Charlie Kirk totally embraced it.
He put it in his avatar
Bro,
and
did you
just
see
like
Ice fucking tweeted out a
Yeah.
picture of it?
Yeah.
That's how you got to handle that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I think. Snacks for 2. Jay, when the freak did we get ice cream?
I know what that's from. You know what that's from? It's from that movie where the guy, oh my gosh, Jay. The guy that pretends to be someone with Down syndrome to enter the Olympics so they could rig it for betting. What is it called? The Ringer? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
And so they had a lot of people with Down syndrome in the film. And this guy was like lying to try to one of the retarded people were like, when the freak did we get ice cream? Sorry. I've seen that movie a
we
lot.
stopped by the mall to get ice cream. When the fuck did we get ice cream?
That's right.
And Johnny Knoxville's literally laughing. Like he can't not laugh.
That movie is awesome. I relate very well.
Let's see if I gotta find that clip.
Yeah.
Johnny Knoxville.
I need to do that for the Monday hangover. We gotta watch that. That's the thing. People will probably be offended. I don't know. But they handled it very well.
I just do Johnny Knoxville. It's this one. I found it. Yeah. Here it is.
What the hell? I have been worried sick.
Relax, honey. I just took him to the mall to hang out.
The mall closes at 9. It's 12 o'clock.
You stopped off for ice cream. When the fuck did we get ice cream?
You see Johnny Knoxville trying. He just starts laughing. Look at his face. Oh,
Ice cream. When the fuck did we get ice cream?
David.
Oh.
That even if I was retarded, I wouldn't forget getting ice cream. Like it sticks in your head. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Bar King been playing Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2 lately. Underrated game. Gonna be playing Battlefield 6 today, and the whole weekend's like a virgin. Hail 199 and Virgin Gamers. Yeah, the Battlefield beta was like over 300,000 people.
Wow.
I think last time I saw, which is nuts. Absolutely crazy. Yusef Hatcher for 2. Avatar and Zootopia will make their money back. Potentially.
Yeah, I bet Avatar. They're looking forward
Avatar is
to that.
Gonna make a shit ton of money. Another property that they bought.
Yep.
Zootopia. I will see. I personally think it'll do really well. But yeah, it probably will. Kalecki Oki for 2. Iger, Feige, and Kathleen Kennedy. The Trinity of Clusterfucks.
Yes.
Bar King, in international markets like my country, we don't have Hulu, but most, if not all, Hulu originals are on our Disney Plus that you don't have in the US on Disney Plus. And we're going to talk about Disney Plus and Hulu in a little bit here. Callum for $2. They need to take shots at Kevin Feige. You're right. They have to. They have to do it. Bruce Wayne says, "Hail the rebellion."
What's up, Bruce?
What's up, Bruce?
That's my Florida man.
Irish whips and arm drags for 5. If Disney
What's
wants
up, Tommy?
Disney wants to keep the lights on at WWE, that's fine, but they better stay far, far away from the creative. I don't think they'll have anything to do with it.
No, it's just the licensing to air it on their platform.
Now, one of the things I did see that they kind of buried the lead on it with some of the announcements is if you are a cable subscriber to ESPN, right? There's not going to be any charge for the normal pay-per-views. You know what I mean?
Cable.
Like YouTube TV.
Yeah.
It like what DirecTV, fucking anything. Like if you have TV channels like that, and ESPN is one of them, which almost all people would have that if you have one of those, you will receive what would normally be the pay-per-views or whatever for free. Kind of the same way that Netflix is doing it. If you're subscribed to Netflix, you'll get it.
Okay.
Not that it really affects me all that much, but
I love YouTube TV.
I have YouTube TV.
Yeah, same.
I can't say I love it, but it is what it is.
I like it better than like having. I like it better than what I had before, which was Spectrum TV.
Comcast was solid when I had Comcast. Spectrum, I've had Spectrum. That sucks.
Yeah.
Verizon was good while I had it. Internet and shit from them. But yeah, I've had YouTube TV for a while. Joe Music, Ryan, did you see the trailer for him? Didn't we watch that? We watched that trailer where it like looks like it's going to be like a sports story, and then it suddenly transforms into some horror thing. I'm pretty sure we watched the trailer for that.
Yeah.
I thought it was a Gatorade ad.
Yeah.
Callum, did you see the basketball GOAT trailer? You know anything about a basketball GOAT?
Missed that one.
No. Over on locals, an Einstein universe says, wait, where'd it go? Did I just get, oh, here it is. WWG as money is perfect as it nature, a ladder, a positive vibe that surpasses radio, TV, and app communication. Well, thank you, Einstein universe. Over on the Rumble side, B. Barrett for another $2. Ryan isn't going to buy Power Ranger skins in Fortnite. He would rather look at Fantastic Four skins. Get it, Jay?
Fantastic Four skins. Yeah, I get it. Thank you.
There you go.
Took me a second to kind of, get the hamster to spin a little bit.
It's a religious joke.
Yeah.
Callum, GOAT is a movie made by the same people that did Spider-Verse. No, I haven't seen GOAT. I don't think I've seen Basketball GOAT trailer. I don't think I've heard anything about it, but maybe. Speaking of Disney Plus and blah, 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 and all that stuff, see if I can find the right. And find the right one that we're looking for here, Jay. Yes, here it is indeed. All right.
Just the Hulu stuff.
So we got some information about Disney and their streaming services and all of this stuff. It's obviously been a big question mark and a big kind of just glaring problem with Disney over the past couple of years after they went all in on building Disney Plus, and it was Bob Iger's baby. He spent years doing this, and then they decided to take advantage of the pandemic and try to launch their streamer, and they started losing billions of dollars. They said, it's okay, it'll take time, it'll turn around. They continue to lose billions and billions of dollars, and quite frankly, of all of the streaming services out there, the one that has the fewest original hits is probably Disney Plus. Yeah. Despite how big it is, despite over 100 million subscribers, they consistently have a problem with their original content that they're paying hundreds of millions of dollars to produce content for Disney Plus. They have problems with it. And it's at this point in time that they have decided, Jay, we don't really feel the need to report any of these numbers anymore. Right. Okay. We now have Disney Plus. We have Hulu, we have ESPN Plus. We're starting a whole ESPN streaming service, but we think it's very important that you, the investor, knows it's not important how many subscribers we have. It doesn't matter. Why should you care? Why should it matter to you how many subscribers we have? Which is kind of fucking wild, to be honest with you. But also in this, they spent $30 billion or whatever it was to buy Hulu.
Yeah.
which is a profitable streaming service. And unlike Disney, actually has some kind of gravitas behind some of the original stuff that they make, right? Disney Plus, not the case. While they are about to fully integrate Hulu, Hulu is going to be erased.
Yeah.
It is going to be fully integrated into Disney Plus. So they're taking one profitable streaming service and they're combining it with an unprofitable streaming service. And they're no longer going to tell you subscriber numbers. But everything's A-okay. We love streaming. It's been great for us, everyone. What do you think about that, Jay?
I don't like this move at all. I mean, they own Hulu. That's fine. I still think like Disney Plus, they should just keep it for like children and family programming. Like just keep it separated. All the old movies are on there. They're doing great with Bluey, apparently, and like different things like that. I saw that they were doing certain things. They were testing out, like when they released Andor on Hulu. I think they were trying to see if a more adult show did better on Hulu than it does on Disney Plus. I actually think it would. I think if they had dropped like Daredevil on Hulu instead of Disney Plus, I think it would have done better. Maybe even Andor season 2. I don't know about the Acolyte or anything like that. I see them eventually if they keep going this route, eventually they're going to try to turn into like YouTube TV, where they're going to have like a bunch of different channels on there as well. Like you can go and your one-stop shop for all streaming, is right on Disney Plus. Like they'll integrate ESPN over there. Hulu will be over there and other things as well. I don't think it's a good move, but I guess they have to do something. And the fact that they're going to stop with the subscriber numbers and what's next, ratings. Forget that. We don't have to tell anybody's ratings. Like we're just going to put programs out and enjoy. Why do people need to know how many people viewed it? Who cares about that, right? You would think like the stockholders and the investors would want to know how things are going. How many subs you guys are gaining? Is it going in the right direction? Are we gaining? Are we losing? Are we doing something wrong? Do we need to fire people? Analytics are important to business, believe it or not. But I guess not to Disney.
I think it's because if you remember a couple months ago, Netflix said that. They're like, we're going to really focus more on these reports on basically the amount of money we're making and like all that stuff and the revenue growth, as opposed to focusing so much on subscribers. The difference is Netflix has well over 300 million subscribers, right? They have twice the amount of subscribers that Disney Plus has. And obviously they're still continuing to gain and they're making money hand over fist.
Yeah.
When it comes to their streaming, they just are. But for a streaming service that has struggled to the point where, when they were reporting Disney Plus revenue, it was loss after loss after loss after loss. Once they got control of Hulu, all of a sudden those things started to be like, hey, we made a small little profit. Well, it's because you now have a profitable streaming service connected to your one that doesn't make any money. And of course, you got ESPN thrown in there as well. And that's going to be a whole thing because they're starting the new all sports streaming service. That'll start happening relatively soon. But it's all going to be hidden behind everything. We're going to have no idea whether to judge what's doing well. But I do think that this is a interesting decision. I think you're better off keeping Hulu and doing these package deals and all of that stuff rather than combining it all into one.
I agree.
Because I think the name Hulu matters in the same way that when they dropped the HBO from HBO Max, I think that name matters. And I think that and I'm not saying it's as big as Netflix or anything like that, but I'm saying that there are people like originals on Hulu that have done well critically, audience-wise, all this stuff, more so than on Disney Plus. And I think that by totally incorporating that and not having an app that says Hulu, I think you're going to end up doing more harm than good with that.
I agree completely. They should focus on like Hulu and like Disney Plus just be a bonus. They could just dump all their films over there on like Hulu. I mean, I honestly think like the Marvel Marvel's movies and show anything that's more adults would do better on Hulu than Disney Plus. So
Yeah, Disney Plus could just be like the fucking Mickey Mouse channel, basically,
Correct.
and Bluey and
Correct.
shit like that. All your old animated stuff, blah blah blah. Your true like children's content, and then some of your
Correct.
bigger IPs and stuff like that. You could, if you wanted to.
I think that's it. Because then now, like, you give people option that have, children an option if they just want to get that, they can just do that, or just keep it separated. Like, because then you could put that on the app, just let them watch stuff on the app and not have to worry if they're gonna like poke around at things you don't want them watching.
I can't wait to switch right from Bluey to Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Right? Like,
Yeah, right. Exactly.
it's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic. But yeah, I'm all for segregation. I always have been.
I believe it.
To my personal life and also with my streaming services. You know how much we're gonna have to fucking pay to, like, if you want to watch every NFL game, Jay, now that all the rights are so messed up between Fox, CBS, ESPN for Monday Night Football, but then also Netflix, Amazon Prime, Peacock, and then if you want Red Zone, NFL Sunday Ticket, you're talking about like over $1,000 you'd have to pay probably if you want to watch every NFL game.
That's why I like YouTube TV, like they used to be able to get everything right there.
No. Yeah, I mean, yes.
Everything I wanted to watch, NFL was there. NBA was there.
Well, yeah, I'm not talking about just watching like normal stuff. I'm talking about if you want to watch everyone. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Because now you've got these special things. One, if you wanted Red Zone or if you wanted NFL Sunday Ticket, like those are going to be other extra charges on top of that. Your normal YouTube subscription. Yeah, you would get your standard Fox game. You get your standard CBS
I get what you're saying
game.
now. I get what you're saying. You remember when when it first started, people were like, we're going to ditch cable and things are going to be so much simpler and easier with streaming. It'll be so much cheaper. Everything will be easier with streaming. It's like, well, we're right back at with cable again, pretty much. Might as well bring the cords back. Start over. Let's just start over because this has been a nightmare. I mean, it's true. It's like, I don't have Paramount. Everyone's talking about these great shows on Paramount. I don't have it. Then people are like, Apple TV's got some bangers over there. You guys should watch that. I was like, I don't have that either. I do have YouTube TV, and Netflix. I think it's the only two I have. That's like, what am I paying? Over $100 for those two?
Brian Case says Sunday Ticket has all NFL games, gay boy. No, it doesn't, retarded queer. It does not. It might have all NFL games on fucking Sunday, hence the fucking name, but that doesn't count the Thursday night matchups. That doesn't count the holiday games. That doesn't count all this other shit. And now you got exclusive games on Peacock, on Netflix, on Amazon Prime Video. So shockingly, I know what I'm talking about.
Gay boy.
It's crazy.
You really owned Ryan with that one.
I know. Thanks, Brian.
You might as well end the show early.
I would love to, but no, we can't. We can't. And it's
gay boy.
And because now they're doing everything, right? So now it's Christmas games, now it's Black Friday games and Thanksgiving games and like all this shit, man. It's nuts. And instead of like what they used to do 10 years ago, instead of it being, hey, game on Fox, game on CBS on Thanksgiving, now you've also got another Thanksgiving Day game at night. And who knows what network that might be on. It might be on NBC. Maybe it'll be a Peacock special, all that shit. So
I know, man. It's just like, let's just go to the sports bar with the guys and just watch it there. At least I can get some chicken wings or pizza.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I want some pizza.
Sounds about right.
The Good White, I think that's the JD Vance picture they used in South Park, says, it's okay to be Jay.
Thank you.
It's okay to be Jay. Ryan is right. Happy Thurs, Ryan, and hail G&G, Ryan Lee. Ryan is right. Thank you. Ryan is right. My
Agreed.
Burger King. Jay likes the Burger King profile. D's Webos. Will some of Hulu's content be lost after the merge? I don't think so. I don't believe that any of it will be. I think the intention's for all of it to be in the same place. I mean, they paid for it, so. But we'll see. I mean, I feel like they've already banned all the stuff that they will ban if they're if they're now okay with just having everything on the Disney Plus app. No problem with R-rated content, mature content, and they've put stuff out like that on Disney already.
Yeah.
I see no reason why any of it wouldn't come over in the merge. Like they own it all now. They own Fox, they own Hulu.
Little monopoly there. Did you hear the news that they're finally going to start filming Batman Part 2 next year?
I think they announced the timetable, right? Like April of 2026 or something. Can you pull it up?
Yeah, I got it here. It's finally going to happen. The Batman Part 2 will begin filming in spring of 2026. It's not coming out until 2027. How many years apart is that going to be from the first movie release? I feel like it's...
Didn't the first one come out in 2022?
It's going to be a minute, isn't it? They pulling an Avatar here.
So Robert Pattinson, by the time that movie comes out, is going to be the same age that Ben Affleck was in Batman v Superman. And when he'd been in Gotham 20 years, all that stuff.
They purposely wanted him younger, right? For this movie.
Yeah.
What's taking so long here? What's going on here?
Robert Pattinson age. He's 39 right now, right? Let's see.
Look at the... This is one of the comments. That's freaking gold. Robert Pattinson and Batman Part 3. That'd be great if this movie came out and just wrecked anything James Gunn is doing.
Look, I still feel, and I know the script got turned in right when Superman was coming out, all this stuff. I think if Superman had made like $1 billion fucking dollars, I think they'd be greenlighting the new Batman project, and I think this would have fallen into the dust and never been seen again. It's genuinely what I feel. And I think it's one of the reasons it took all the stuff took as long as it did. But now that it didn't, they're like, hey, we're all on board Batman 2. Let's go. Let's go. Batman 2. That's what it feels like to me.
I liked the first one.
So he's going to be 41. Pattinson's going to be 41 by the time that movie comes out. Our young Batman. Gary in the chat.
Who's the big bad going to be?
James Gunn. I don't know. Not sure.
He could have done a lot in that universe, man. That's for sure.
I loved Penguin.
A lot of people freaking loved Penguin. They could have done that universe instead of James Gunn universe, honestly.
Penguin was great. What's crazy is like originally they were hoping to like do a Batman Part 3 as well. It's gonna be another 5 years before that if that happens. You really could do Batman Beyond at that point.
I was listening to someone talk about it yesterday about the Batman movies and stuff, and like it's kind of bizarre that we haven't had a Court of Owls. Is it called Court of Owls? Like a movie based off of that. I think that would be pretty awesome. The whole Illuminati secret society type thing.
It felt like I thought the Batman was going to maybe hint at a couple things like that. You know what I mean? And they could have maybe delved into it. But at this point, I have no idea what they're going to do 5 years after. 5 years after. I'm not sure.
That's a shame.
Master Austin for $1, or not for $1, for a gifted membership. Thank you, Master Austin. Baby Maker for $2. Looking good, Ryan. I've missed you.
Whoa.
Thanks, Hagrid.
Wasn't his name Wildman at one point?
It's weird that you know that, but yeah.
Well, because he always posted stuff about how good you look.
It's stuck in your head, Jay.
And I see that avatar as big burly man.
It's PS1 Hagrid.
Ooh. Is it? I didn't. I never played it.
Yeah, it's PS1 Hagrid.
Mm.
Jesus Davila for $10. Ryan, can you tell the story about your friend in the Power Ranger incident for those who haven't heard?
What?
My friend
I haven't heard this.
My friend had a bad, a traumatic fucking story involving a green Power Ranger and Halloween. And yeah, I think it's a little too much to maybe get into in the last 3 minutes of Geeks and Gamers Daily. I have told that story before.
Well, today is the big release of Fortnite Power Rangers, and I can't wait. That's probably what I'll be doing most of the day after this. I'm ready to play. I want to get it. I want to collect them all. They've only released, I think, the Green Ranger right now, but of course, they're gonna stagger it out a little bit. So I expect to see nothing but 100 Green Rangers in every in every drop in Fortnite. So everyone will be the Green Ranger until they start like bringing more stuff in, like Dragon Zord and all that. Oh, it's gonna be awesome. Can't wait.
Yeah. Long story short, if you're out there bar hopping around Halloween, bunch of people wearing costumes and stuff like that, even if people got masks or whatever, you better make damn sure before you start bragging to all your buddies about what you're doing with this chick on the dance floor that it's actually a chick. Like that is the that is the long story short from that story.
Oh
yeah. We were making Green Ranger jokes for the next 3 or 4 months, man. You can.
Well, since we only have a minute left, I have no idea what happened to Ryan here on Geeks and Gamers Daily.
Right.
What the freak happened, dude?
I smacked my mouse. You know the stupid click on the side? I smacked my mouse and it took me right out. Oh, that would have been quite a way to end it.
You only left me for a minute. I think I could handle a minute of babbling and cackling before everybody leaves.
Greedy Graffiti for $5 is a grown man with mad bitches. It sounds okay to invite a hoe over to Hulu and chill, but I'm not inviting them to Disney Plus and chill. That sounds corny as fuck. sounds like you're trying to get a 9-year-old over to your house. Like that's the creepy part of that.
God dang.
Yeah. But we are all caught up.
Fantastic. Jay? Yeah, that's it. Just doing Fortnite today. Probably released another Transformers video. I'm glad people love them. I enjoy making them.
I might do a stream a little bit later. I got stuff to do in the afternoon. I got driving to do. I got to watch Weapons at some point. I'm going to try to fit it because I didn't get to stream last night on my channel. I'm going to try to fit in the stream tonight. Maybe around 8. We'll see. I don't fucking know. But if I can get to it, I would like to. I got to do at least another stream this week for sure. Somehow, some way to make it up to the people because I didn't do it last night. But that's it. That's it for us. Sayonara. It's a great day, Jay. You know why?
One day closer to death.
You're damn straight.